only have 1, 2 that would work. We take Storm's Wrath, and we take our Passage. We crack our Passage. Doesn't matter what we pull, we'll red source. Right? And then we wipe the field, they have nothing. Sorry, Omnath, you were the required sacrifice here. Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. Today we reached Mythic. There's less than a minute left. I think we had about 6 minutes left when we reached Mythic. We had a 90% win rate. I think winning 10 plus matches in a row. We only lost one, and it was due to one aspect was the user pilot error myself, but we also got nuked with a user interface error that just screwed us. So, you know, we could have went undefeated, and this is a beastly deck. We've combined 2 of the worst decks you can possibly imagine. The 4-color Omnath deck with the Temur Adventure deck. Combine them into a metamorphosis of pure terror that is almost unbeatable. There's so much value in this deck. There's very little that your opponent will be able to do to take you down. And this deck actually reached the #1 Mythic rank by Eurus, I believe. So check them out on Twitter. We'll have someone comment in the comments below their socials so you can check them out. And again, this deck is no joke. It focuses around Omnath, Locus of Creation. We all know this right now. People have been begging for it to be banned. It's still here. I'm okay with just the Earl banning quickly before we get into it. People are now able to get under the deck. They can aggro it out, and then everybody who bought paper cards is not getting screwed out of their dollar value. So I think both sides should be relatively happy, and we're all walking away from the situation okay. If you don't know who Omnath, Locus of Creation is, it's a 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. It has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. If it's the first time, if it's the second time, you add 4 mana, and if it's the third time, it deals 4 damage to each planeswalker you don't control and each opponent. Oh my lord, that's absolutely psycho. And then of course we do have all of the adventures which tag to Lucky Clover, another card that a lot of people wanted banned or changed. An artifact for 2. Whenever you cast an adventure, instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. So, as always, we break down the deck list in its entirety, talking about each individual card, the strengths, the weaknesses, why it was chosen to be included in the deck. Next, we visit the strategies and synergies. You know, what's your overall game plan and what are the steps you want to take to accomplishment and get there. We also have the gameplay footage breaking down all of the playlines and interactions between this 4-colored Omnath Adventure deck and the rest of the Diamond and Mythic meta. So that's really interesting. It's good to know how your deck operates from the deck tech, but it's even better to know how it will engage in specific interactions within the meta. You're going to come out ahead if you already know how that's going to play out. Finally, we have my closing thoughts, you know, just random channel shenanigans if you're interested in it. So with that being said, if you do find any value within this video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, share the channel to a friend, and of course, subscribe for more. Let's get right into this #1 Mythic deck. We have a single copy of Giant Killer. This is a 1/2 in which we can pay 2 plus tapping it to tap another target creature. It also has Chop Down at instant speed as the adventure. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater for 3 mana. So a little expensive, but that's just an amazing removal spell for us. 4 copies of Edgewall Innkeeper. This is one of the main engines within the deck. It's a 1/1, and whenever you cast a creature spell that has Adventure, draw a card. It doesn't need to have gone to Adventure first. You can just cast it, raise the creature to take the draw. This is absolutely amazing. Most of our deck is Adventure spells, so this will allow us to draw and continually apply pressure to our opponent. Into our 2-drops, we have 4 copies of Shatterskull, the Hammer Pass, and Shatterskull Smashing. This is the rare bolt land, the Mythic Bolt land that's red. Entering tapped unless you pay 3 life, adding 1 red to our pool, and for 2 plus X as a scaling spell, dealing X damage divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalkers. If X is 6 or more, it deals twice X damage divided as you choose among them instead. So this is great removal, and it also acts as that land early on if we need it. 4 copies of Lucky Clover. We already talked about this. Artifact for 2, copying any adventure, instant, or sorcery that we cast. And this is a stackable ability and another main engine of the deck. Much like Edgewall Innkeeper is our draw engine, Lucky Clover is the value multiplication engine, I guess you could call it. Fae of Wishes, this is absolutely amazing and another main strategy piece within the deck. Because of the granted sorcery adventure for 4, you may reveal a non-creature card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. As you'll see to your right, we do have a full sideboard, aka the wish board, because Fae of Wishes, that we will be able to pull anything we want out at utilitarian speed, you know, sorcery speed, but all 1-ofs because we won't be sideboarding. We're just going to be playing each match like it's a best of 1 match. So it's very friendly if you are a beginner entering into traditional standard best of 3. Fae of Wishes, of course, also is a 1/4 with flying for 2, our first 2 drop. You can pay 2 to discard 2 cards and return Fae of Wishes to its owner's hand, allowing you to recast it, getting you back into your sideboard. So that's kind of neat. Into our 3 drops, we have Brazen Borrower. This is a 3/1 with flash and flying. It can only block other creatures with flying, and for 2 petty theft instant speed as the adventure, return target non-land permanent and opponent controls to its owner's hand. That is so powerful. I cannot tell you how many times petty theft has won me the game. Speaking of things that can win you the game, Bonecrusher Giant. This is a 4/3, and whenever it becomes the target of a spell, it will deal 2 damage to that spell's controller. Stomp for 2 at instant speed. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Stomp deals 2 damage to any target. Bala Ged Recovery. Only 1 copy of this here. It's kind of you know, a last resort situation. Entering the battlefield tapped, adding a green to our pool at sorcery speed for 3. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. 2 copies of Lovestruck Beast, a 5/5, which can only attack if you control a 1/1, and it does have Heart's Desire for 1 at sorcery speed as the adventure. Create a 1/1 white human creature token. Into our 4 drops, we have 4 copies of Omnath, Locus of Creation. We talked about this already. A 4/4 when it enters the battlefield to draw a card. It has landfall. When the first land enters, gain 4 life. When the second land enters, gain 4 mana. And when the third land enters, deal 4 damage to each creature, each planeswalker, or sorry, not creature, each planeswalker and each opponent you know, that are around. So that is just really, really crazy, and that's why planeswalkers almost don't exist right now. Into our 5 drops, we have 3 copies of Escape to the Wilds at sorcery speed, exiling the top 5 cards of your library. You may play cards exiled this way until the end of your next turn, and you may play an additional land on this turn. So that's just super powerful, and it really sets you up for a big hit on the next turn. Kenrith, the Returned King. This is a singleton within the deck, a legendary creature, 5/5. For 1 red source, all creatures gain trample and haste until the end of turn. You know, if we go really wide, this actually will get the job done. We can also sink our mana into putting +1/+1 counters on target creatures. You know, maybe the flyers. We can pay 3 to gain 5 life, 4 to draw a card, and 5 to bring a target creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under its owner's control, which we won't be doing because we do not have access to any black mana. We have 4 copies of Beanstalk Giant. For 7, its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control, so probably at least 7 unless you're cheating it on the field with Omnath. It has Fertile Footsteps for 3 at sorcery speed as the adventure. Search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. These spells are accompanied by 3 Fabled Passages. This is the double trigger for Omnath, really great. 2 Raugrin Triomes, you know, the white here, also for Omnath and the Giant Killer. Ketria Triomes, just for the basic deck. Cragcrown Pathways and Timbercrown Pathways. Riverglide Pathways and Lava Guide Pathways, 4 forests, 2 mountains, 5 islands, and a single plains. The sideboard consists of a Stern Dismissal for 1 at instant speed, return target creature or enchantment and opponent controls to its owner's hand. 1 red cap melee, instant speed, also for 1, dealing 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If it's a non-red permanent, you'll sacrifice a land. Shadow Spear for 1, equipped creature gets +1/+1, trample, and lifelink. This goes great on your giant. For 1 permanents your opponent's control, lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. The equip cost here is 2. Negate for 2, instant speed, counter target non-creature spell. Fling for 2, instant speed. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Fling deals damage equal to the sacrifice creature's power to any target. Return to nature ×1. Choose 1, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or exile target card from a graveyard. Mystical Spute ×2, instant speed for 3. Costs 2 less to cast if it targets a blue spell, counter target spell, unless its controller pays 3. 1 copy of Neutralize, copy target, counter target spell, not copy, LOL. Cycling for 2. 1 copy of Storm's Wrath for 4 sorcery speed, dealing 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. 1 copy of Once and Future at instant speed, return cards from your graveyard to your hand. Put 1 of them on your library and the other in your hand. If you pay with all green sources to cast this, or at least 3 green sources, I should say. You'll put both of those cards in your hand instead of putting one on the top of your library. That's quite nice. An additional Escape to the Wilds, we already talked about that. 1 copy of Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. Now this is where it all ends up. A 7 loyalty planeswalker +2, deals 3 damage to any target, -X, exile each permanent with converted mana cost X or less that's 1 or more colors, so you can't exile colorless. -10, you gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and then put 7 permanent cards from your hand into the battlefield. A single copy of Primal Might for 1+X, a scaling card for sorcery speed. Target creature you control gets +X until end of turn. Then it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control, and an additional Fabled Passage, which we already talked about. Woo! So that is the deck list. It's a long one, and it is just as powerful as it is long. So let's talk about the overall strategy and then some of the synergies to help us accomplish our main goal here. So, you know, the overall strategy is outvalue your opponent. You want to be doing more than they do. You know, drawing more cards, having the cards that you do draw be 2-for-1s and 3-for-1s via the Clover, drawing their hand down to a close so they have nothing, and then you smash in and just continue to pile on value to your opponent. So as far as ways that we're going to accomplish that, our main goal here is to get Omnath in play as early as possible. Our secondary goal is to get the Clover stacked up as early as possible, right? So those are our main 2s. As secondary objective or goal that you're going to want to look for is the Edgewall Innkeeper, getting that in play. You know, it is a 1-drop, but sometimes I don't like to play it as the 1-drop because it's prone to removal. You're better off to kind of leave it in your hand until you know that you can cast an adventure on top of it, and then you're getting value out of it. Just my opinion. That's it, really. I mean, that's your main goal. If you don't get what you need, Escape to the Wilds. You basically cast that, and when you do, you've won the next game. Right? So once you start to really outvalue your opponent, you're going to, or at least set up your outvalue engines, right? You're going to want to distinguish which deck they're playing, and then you're going to go into your sideboard via your Fae of Wishes, granted sorcery speed for 4, right? And then we can start pulling things from our sideboard that directly negatively impact our opponent's board state, right? Most of the time, we endgame into an Ugin, but there's lots of things along the way to make sure that we can survive to get there, or maybe close out the match even earlier. It does depend on which match you're playing, which cards you're going to be taking, but in general, it all does end with Ugin, right? Once in Future is a great way to pull Ugin from the grave if they deal with it. You've got counter magic. You know, the Fling is really good, and you can also use the trample and stuff with your giant. So there's a multitude of ways that this can go to kill your opponent. It's really up to you which flavor of syrup you want on this ice cream, right? So again, the general idea is to get your value engines in play. The Edgewall Innkeeper, the Clover, execute said value through the Brazen Borrower, through the Bonecrusher Giant, Lovestruck Beast, the Beanstalk Giant's Fertile Footsteps, which you can actually cast for free if you have 2 Clovers, because you'll be pulling 3 land and it costs 3, so that's just like free ramp. Absolutely, sign us up. And you know, you get Omnath in play and you start playing double, triple lands. Escape to the Wilds will pull you everything that you want, and then you determine what deck your opponent's playing. You use Fae of Wishes, hopefully it's copied into your wish board, and then you pull out things that directly affect them in a negative capacity and give you the advantage, and that's going to be how you win these games. It's very basic, very simple. I'm sure you guys have played Adventure before. If you've not, check out some other Adventure videos on my channel, and we basically just add Omnath to the deck, and that turns the power level up from like 9 out of 10 to a 12 out of 10. So it's absolutely incredible how strong this deck is. Thanks for your time and attention. We are live on YouTube every morning at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard. We switch to Twitch at 7 to 8 a.m. after we're done on YouTube, Mountain Standard. And then we're back after our 5 to 8 hours on Twitch, on YouTube again at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend, hit that bell icon so you're notified. You don't really have to do any of the time conversions then. That's going to be the easiest. Join our Discord. We have a 500,000 gem giveaway going on. Do not miss out on that. Free entry, cash prize, monthly tournaments, Brawl, Artisan. It's a great way to grow your collection on my dime. So thank you again for your time and attention. If you want to support the channel financially, you can do so on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and our new Amazon link, in which we get 3% from all purchases you do for 24 hours. We're also using MTG Arena Assistant. This is the best tracker for the game, giving you real-time metagame analysis, deck videos, deck write-ups, collection stats, deck stats, everything you're going to want to know. That's how we're accomplishing it today. That's the Overwolf link in the description, and of course the Linktree link will take you to everywhere else. Thank you so much again. Enjoy today's gameplay footage where we went, I don't even know, like 10-1, I think, climbing through Diamond into Mythic, almost undefeated, and we had a little UI bug that cost us the one loss that we did incur. So this is an absolute beast of a deck. You know, we've been talking about tier 0 decks. This might be a tier -1 deck as far as I'm concerned, right? How's that? Thank you guys again. Enjoy the footage, and we'll talk to you in a few minutes for our closing thoughts. Don't miss out on it because we have some once-in-a-lifetime news that we're going to drop on you. Okay, we'll talk to you in a bit. All right, we've lost a couple of matches today. We give up. We're going to join the dark side. We are playing Omnath Adventures. I'm so sorry. It is what it is, right? Let's buckle in, grab a snack, and enjoy this laughable show that is Adventure Omnath. You know, Adventures were super duper busted before. Nothing happened with Clover. And, you know, it's just like, it has not gone any better. Let's send out the heart for the turn 2 Clover. You know, we love it. Mono green into an ooze. Do we just, like, immediately stomp it? Just while we can deal with it? Or do we wait? Probably wait. Oh, golly. Let's just take the immediate draw. Oh, no. We can play the Clover and stomp next turn, so we're talking about a triple stomp. So holding out on your stomps is never that bad. And we do see one in return. The Brazen Borrower is really nice as well. 2 Clovers, 2 hearts. And, you know, this thing does get more out of control. But I think we're good to just start executing some of this value. Three 1/1s for 1. Totally fine. And we can start doing chip damage now. You know, they're going to take the Innkeeper with the spare mana, go to 3, that's fine. We're going to just petty theft whatever they play. The triple stomp isn't really enough. Holding on to it, instant speed. This is exactly what we want, is this sort of utility here. And look at this big guy hit the field. No, so sorry. Back to your hand. Back to your hand. Take 2 damage here. Better than 4. And, of course, back to your hand. Resetting the entire field for 2 mana. Seems fair. Not a giant. Don't mind if I do, Hugh. Don't mind if I do. This is a big ol' hit. Woof. Down to 10, halfway there. And we kind of are sitting on the same equation again. 1 stomp does 6 damage. I guess we could just stomp them out, couldn't we? Isn't that disgusting? So they're totally tapped here. Let's send it up top. Good game. We didn't even get to cast our second giant. So this is pretty funny. It's all in their hand or on the stack still. That's hilarious. There's nothing really for us to look at. We know that they had the giant, the ooze. It's a Gruul based deck. Storm's Wrath does seem kind of fun. At the end of the day, you know, maybe a Shadow Spear is cool, but we can just pull it with our Fae. I think we just leave it. Everything's fine. Don't worry about this deck. Just let's talk about it after I hit Mythic. So this isn't great. No Clovers, and I'm sure they're holding removal for our Innkeepers, but you know, we do have to risk it for the biscuit. This has no green in it. We do need to be aware of that. Let's pass it. We're gonna stomp. We don't want to lose the Innkeepers right away. We're better off to play them right before we play an adventure. So let's snag this. Oof. Okay, haste after their attack phase. That's not the worst. They're tapped. Let's go in deep. Take the draw, and now we have a defender. It's a land, nothing great. Looking for the Clover. Here, Clover, 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 Clover. Come here, boy. That's not good. Well, that is good. They are tapped again. So we can't get Omnath out immediately because we want to take the draw. And now this is greedy, I know, and I'm sorry, but I'm doing it. Right? Just trying to get the lands out of the way. We have an attack now. Let's start doing the chip damage. That's fine. They're not going to wipe their own creatures, so let's go for it. Playing a Plains, which we have one of, for said occasion. Omnath hits the field, draws us a card. It just happens to be the best card possible. Kenrith, Jack of all trades. Or should I say the King of all trades. Unlimited value. You don't even have to try. Go ahead, draw your card. No tax. We have a Shatterskull to just kind of clean the field here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we can cast and deal 4 damage total. There's nothing really great there. Man, oh man. Let's play Kenrith. And then we're not going to be doing anything for 1, so we may as well play this Triome. Hit for a decent amount, so we could see the trade with the Bonecrusher Giant on the Harbinger, but I mean, does it even matter? We have some comments saying that this deck is making them travel sick. I couldn't agree more. We're in a rush though. We're not being proud today. We're climbing rank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could cast for 5. That's fine. Two and 3. Submit. Auto pay all of our land. Boom. That's unpleasant, isn't it? We get some nice hits in. We're at 28. Just playing a land, gaining 4 life from Omnath is kind of ridiculous in the mid-range game matchup. So we are semi-suspect to a Storm's Wrath. Kenrith survives, so that's fine, right? Ooh, that's a big body. I guess we play the land. Cycle the Triome. Meh, right? Lovestruck Beast isn't great. We could give, you know, Trample, I guess. We just have generally lethal, don't we? We hit for 6 only, no. We have 1 green source, so we can put 1+1/+1 counter, so we'd hit for 7. 1 damage shy. Kind of lame. Oh well. Let's take our draw. And we have 2 mana available. We can give that 5/5 haste, and that in turn fills the void for damage and lethal. What I'm talking about. A little bit of Kenny, a little Kenny sauce. Woof. Big wins, and you know, we've got a long ways to go, so let's keep at it. We get to play first. Land is absolutely atrocious. This looks a lot better. No Clover, but whatever. We'll be okay. Let's throw our Fae for now. Playing the Triome first. Just getting it out of the way. Oh no. Oh no. If they have any interaction, that's not good. They're gonna beat us to the punch, baby. Hopefully not. Yeah, they get it. That's fine. Just no attacking. Huh. Well, it's not the worst top deck. Let's see if they can match our speed or return it to our hand. It's a good target for us to have had bounced, because when it enters it draws 1. Wow, 2 Clovers, that's not good. Whatever. It's good. Now we still have our Stomp available and Petty Theft. If we can keep them from grabbing a draw engine, we could be in a good spot. This is really nice. Oh, yeah. I believe we need a red source. Oh, never mind. We get it all. To utilize all of that mana into a 7/7. Very nice. Petty Thefts still kind of mess with us. Ooh, nice. Just straight for Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're gonna take a land. They're gonna take their Ugin. Oh no. Red Cat melee. Ugin. Shoot. And a Storm's Wrath. We're gonna play this Borrower with Flash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Land. Got some life, I guess. Oh no. We could have double stomped it and had the 8 damage go through. Idiot. Maybe not. But if they're gonna play Ugin... Oh, but now they get to copy it on my Borrower. Shit. Wait, they didn't? They didn't switch their targeting up. No Ugin? That's game. No, they've got a blocker. Shit. We can do it. Card from your graveyard to your hand. We take Giant Killer. Oh, it's an exile? Petty Theft works too. This was so close. We just escaped it. Woo! Woo! Accidentally cycle it? We would. Got him. Pretty gross matchup with the mirrors. Do we have Clover Destruction? Negate. Turn to nature. We got this. Always winning the first match is pretty relaxing. We have a Clover, wow. And a Fae, which we trimmed, so it's always nice to see that. Eating 7, pretty rare. All right, we do have our Stomp ready. Interesting. Oh, wow. They take a Clover and 2 Omnaths. Hopefully they don't have a petty theft. Stomp. Their own Omnath. Right? Nope. It is a petty. Oh. What? Okay, they fixed it there. They should have done 2 to that and then 2 to my face. We need another 1/1. I get the draw, that's annoying. Ending our turn here. Not much going on. What shuts down this from our sideboard? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Ugin works. So does this Storm's Wrath. What's our field like? Let's take the Wrath. Once in future works good. Alright, sorry about that. What else are we looking for here? Counter magic we don't have available. We could take our Omnath back, but I don't know how important that is. Let's take Ugin. And it's just whatever, right? We can block here. They have a counter available, probably. Is that what's going on? Let's try it. They could have a Negate main deck. Negative. So that's really nice. We get another Clover out. Very groovy. Okay, that's fine. I mean, whatever. They're almost out of cards and we're set up to just dominate. Unless they can pull their own Fae. I mean, that's just a move of desperation, let's be honest. Is that good? Is it good? I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Looks pretty safe. We have enough to triple Stomp. I really want to hold on to that Bonecrusher Giant until the Borrower is in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got our 8th land. Alright, here comes the draw. Blocking the damage. Stomping these. Taking them down to 14. He sits some maintenance after this deck, I bet. Let's destroy this artifact. I think that's going to be enough. LOL. Play our giant again. End our turn. Scry 1. I mean, it's helpful. They've got 3 in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're safe from their Ugin for now, and well, I mean, ours is in the ready. Beanstalk for the land. No Clover to copy it. Ugin into counter spell. Nope. Nope. Let's take that 3. An additional 4. Lethal next turn. Alright, well, we see the stomp, that's fine. Takes us back down to 7. Ooh. A last-ditch effort. Let's see how this pans out for them. Hopefully just instances and sorceries. Nothing good. Yep. Just a couple land, which actually makes their things maybe playable. And a Clover, which is good. I think we're fine, though. I think that's another couple wins for us. Oh, we should have used the ability first. That's on me. Right, we should have immediately plussed on Ugin. Ah, little misplay, little misplay. It's fine, we still get to, like, have lethal here because they bounced the Clover for some reason. Instead of our Bonecrusher Giant. Alright, so, you know, we're getting consistent wins here. We do need, what, 6 more wins in a row in best of 3 to hit Mythic, so a little bit more to go. Alright, let's get after it. It's not bad. I mean, Escape to the Wilds, if you can get that off. Let's just open up our forests. Selesnya, uh-oh. One damage, baby. Beanstalk Giant could be cool. They are just ramping so hard. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana next turn. That's crazy stuff. Take our 1 damage. We're ramping pretty good as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 next turn. Ooh, are they going to try to counterspell us? That's not good. For 5, then create a 2/2. Let's just play our Beanstalk Giant. For the normal draw. Right, I don't want to play into a counterspell with our escape. The draw sucked. No attacks. I'm not attacking into open mana with our draw engine. That's risky, right? Especially since we know they could create a 2/2. We know they've got these wipes though. Destroy all non-land permanents. Oh, why did we say it out loud? They're totally tapped though, so we get basically a free escape. Let's get that Clover in play. Play another land. That gives us access to our Petty Theft. And then we want to Fae for our Ugin. Nice. It's good for them to have waited till the second one goes off. Actually, I think it might go on instantly. Who knows? Right, but now they've got Hexproof. If it fizzles, goes to the grave. But it's tapped. Right, it loses its Hexproof. Only 2 cards in hand. We take Ugin. And is there each player sacrifices? There's not. Let's set ourselves up for the long con. More land. Or do we just go for it right now? Because we're going to wipe with Ugin. Let's just do another escape. Weird question. Or weird thing. Let's play our Triome. Just get it in there. Right? We have so many available cards. Can we beat out a Dream Trawler? They need counter magic is the thing at this point. Do they have it? They probably do. We've seen them put a Shark Typhoon away as well. Does it hit? Yep. 6. Yep. Probably get hit with the Shark Typhoon. So we need to play a flyer. Let's start with our Innkeeper. We just need to get Omnath in play as well, actually. So they could probably just kill. Actually, they didn't. Well, we're in a good spot. Second Clover hits. The 2 escapes really put us ahead. Oh, their own Ugin. But if they plus, we can get a good smash in. But if they minus, then we get the kill. So it's, did they kill our Ugin or the field? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Okay, so we get the kill on their Ugin. Which is actually fine. I almost prefer to keep our Ugin in play. Snag. Another Clover in play. Let's get this so we can return it. Maybe just throw some lethal in play as well. I don't know, at a certain point it's just like, get on the field. We don't want to play out our hand too much. And we want to keep the mana open to put Fae into our hand if they're going to wipe the field. They could destroy all non-land permanents again with another Ondu Sky Ruins. That would be not very nice. Another Ugin. Nice. So they're in the same position where they can wipe the field, lose their Ugin, or kill our Ugin. It's not a good position to be in. That's for sure. And we see the minus again. And that's straight up -7 to kill a giant. Let's activate this. Discard 2 cards. Fae into our hand. They get the smackdown. Having a Fae in our hand with 2 Clovers is just unbelievable. Let's push up. Let's get into that sideboard again. Once in future. A negate. And I mean, I guess a fling? Does it really matter? I neutralize and we'll just shut them down. Just play counter magic. And yeah, we'll play that Fae again. Just play that, whatever. And I think we can get this in to the field here. Still have enough mana to play our counter magic and do all sorts of shenanigans. This is a very long first match. Our opponent is grinding this out. I have no idea what they could do. They see our hand, right? We should have no problem closing this out. There we go. Let's take it to the sideboard. Do we just mainboard a negate? Drop our giant killer. Take negate. It looks like our opponent just conceded. We got the win rate. Yes! The first match was too long. That's awesome. 5 more wins in a row and we are on our way to Mythic. Alrighty. Playing first. Don't mind if we do. It's not bad. It's not good. Worst case, we just build into our escape, right? We shatter or save? Probably save. Alright, our opponents go Scott 82. Scott's got a couple years on me. I'm a 91 boy myself. And yeah, you know what? I think we should probably just keep it chillaxing. That opens up a turn 3 beast. Try to save these passages for an Omnath trigger. Let's take out the Cobra. Here for one. That's how high priority the Cobra is. You just gotta get it out of there. They played at 3. Let's keep pushing the ramp agenda. Omnath land open, which it already is, I guess. I don't think it's worth risking our 1/1 for 1 damage. Let's see how this pans out for us. Right? Just kind of trying to outlast the inevitable. We can only assume that they're ramping into Ugins. It's just such a tried and true method of reaching Mythic. Everybody's kind of just slamming Ugins out today, I feel like. I just wish we could pull lands out of our library a little quicker. Oh gosh. It's like playing against myself. I'm not always the fastest and my connection's trash. Alright, land and play. We do get our Fae, that's nice. And we're able to escape, basically, free and clear here. Double land. Into a Clover. Attack for 1. And now we're basically set up. Going to our sideboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They escape themselves. This is a mirror match. I guess if we can just grab our Ugin first. They probably have Planeswalker Destruction though. Okay, that's fine. That seems silly. Let's get as much value out of these cards as we can. Just because we would have lost them otherwise. Just making use of them. I mean, obviously our opponent's playing Omnath. We're gonna lose their Kenrith though. Why would they play the land before Omnath? They're going straight to Ugin? They have 8 mana now. If they go straight to Ugin, they're gonna lose the Omnath, the Kenny. We're gonna hit with a -3. What do we have in our sideboard to immediately deal with an Ugin? We have 3 mana available. Lucan's at 4. We should have not played the Clover. We could melee sacrifice a land. Right? We take our own Ugin. We take it once in the future. Let's snag that. I guess what we sack doesn't really matter. Okay. We get the game there. They don't like that. Into the sideboard we go. And it's a mirror match. Now do we pull Negate into the main board? Or do we leave it where we know we can find it? It might be better to leave it where we know we can find it, rather than like relying on actually drawing it, right? So that's kind of the weird thing about these sideboards, is that you're more likely to pull a Fae and cast that. So Red Cat melee saved us there, being able to deal 4 damage. We didn't have enough mana for the Storm's Wrath because we didn't really think it through, and we played our second Clover first because we wanted to be greedy and pull additional cards from our sideboard with the Fae, but it did end up working in our favor. For some reason there I combined Favor with Savior. I think we will get a nice second match here though. Yeah, and it does, I think, come down to not really sideboarding, just because the consistency of pulling it yourself is higher than trying to draw it from your deck. And we use 1-ofs, it's not like we're using 4-ofs, so, you know, there is almost zero consistency of pulling it from your deck. We're at a minute here. I think they've got about a minute and a half to sideboard. This is a great time to hit you guys with some calls to action. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend, hit that bell icon, and of course join our Discord. We have a 500,000 gem giveaway going on, monthly cash prize free entry tournaments, Brawl and Artisan format, to support the free-to-play and beginner communities. Check it out. If you want to support, you can do so on Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube, and the newly made Amazon link. We get 3% of all of your purchases within 24 hours of clicking the link, so, you know, not a lot, but it does add up, so appreciate your time and attention, and of course, your support. Free land, Innkeeper, Omnath, Giant to pull the plains. It's not bad. There's no, like, Clover, it's not that oppressive, but it's not bad. What if they have a rough hand, a couple mulligans, and now we've got the advantage? They're keeping 7, though, so we're going to keep 7. They go first. Triome on Triome. First things first. Let's let them know we need. Let's let them know we mean business. I cannot speak today, like most days. LOL. The Cobra's pretty good, right? I love stepping on snakes. Don't tread on me. I think I shall. With my big old boots. We have our Fae, that's kind of cool. We have an Omnath killer. Let's make sure we can push our own out on time rather than trying to kill theirs. Either way, we did need the plains. Cycle, that's not bad. That means I have got a lot of land. I'm gonna release a Zoolander calendar as well. I hope you guys are all ready for that. Could be counterspell, I doubt it though. Dirty Dog. So they sideboarded in counterspells. They're pretty lucky to get them as well. I'm fine with that. It's not hitting my Edgewall Innkeeper. Right? Make sure you get good value on your spells. I mean, it's different to go face when you're a burn deck and you know that, like, that's your goal is to get them to 0, but... Now they're thinking about it. They may as well play the Giant. That's why they stomped with it, right? Hmm. Just take the draw. Okay, now we're talking. Holding our removal. We've got the phase. Once we get to the land total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just bounce, take our hit for 5. Right, that basically screws up their whole turn. We're on a 4-game win streak. We need one more win into Diamond 1. Woof. Alright, we have a Clover, we have an Innkeeper, we have a Fae. Mono green. Could be Selesnya as well. Maybe even Abzan. Oh, really? Let's start it slow. It's our only green source here. It's gonna be Selesnya. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna need petty thefts to be resetting these things. Yeah, oh my gosh. We need a petty theft. Not quite. This gets a lot harder, a lot quicker. I'm gonna play the defender. We're gonna get another. We're gonna Omnath next turn, just so we have the the life gain going on. Oh wow, nice. Okay, this is tough. Oh my. We take 4. Borrower for 2 is really nice. We should have saved that for Omnath. I was thinking about playing it now, just because we need the land to play it. Let's make the chump blockers here. Keeping our blockers up. This is not an easy match here. Nice. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. I just showcased this deck on my channel if you want to check it out. Shoot. They make the insects, whatever. This gives us a chance to look for our storm, I think. We're still a ways from Ugin. We just need to survive. We have chump blocks. Well, this is really good. We should almost kill Basri now. And the aspirant, no insects made. That's actually not the worst.
Despite defeat, I am proud of us.
And then we just throw up the wall, right? No attack, still playing defensively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yikes. We need more petty thefts in like a really big way. All right, not good. Whoa. That's aggressive. Holy macaroni. I don't know if we're gonna make it out of this. 4 life will help. Fabled Passage? Never is. There's no way that we would ever in a million years survive. Let's pass. We're gonna try it. I'm pretty sure we're just dead here. We can chump block the biggest one without dying. Okay, that's fine. Taking it to our hand. Losing 2 of our best cards, which is just crippling for me to even think about. Maybe we should have kept it and played these on top. I don't know. I don't know, man. Down to 7, not good. Fabled Passage on the top. No, not quite. We could take a Fabled Passage. I think that's what we have to do. We have 1, 2. That would give us 6. And then hit him with the Wrath. We only have 1, 2 that would work. That would work. We take Storm's Wrath. And we take our Passage. We crack our Passage. Doesn't matter what we pull. Pull a red source. Right? And then we wipe the field, they have nothing. Sorry, Omnath. You were the required sacrifice here. Oh, the Scourge goes up. Shoot. That's good, right? We're gonna need to deal with that somehow. We have 3 mana. This thing's a 5/5. Bonecrusher in play for a chump block. We need back into that sideboard. Oh no. Are you serious? Shoot. No blocks. We wait and double block it. We have to basically pray they don't pull any creatures for like a bit. If there's a creature chain, we're screwed. Can't kill them both. Should kill the Fae and we get the kill on our side. We could have went for an Ugin. We don't have to. Wow, that was a close one. Woo. Yeah, take a second here, catch my breath. We had to work for that in a big way. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right? Woof. Omnath into a Fabled Passage from the sideboard. Oh, and we get the automatic win again. We have been so blessed today. Mwah. Thank you so much. That's why I love traditional standard. People give up if they lose the first match. You get the second win for free so many times. If not, at least you know what you're playing against. You have a second chance if you got land screwed. Traditional standard is where it's at. For me, loving it. Moving on, we need 3 more wins to reach Mythic. All right, you know, we've won so many games in a row. Eventually we will lose one, but hopefully not. This doesn't look great. I'm gonna keep it though. I'm gonna hold on to the Edgewall Innkeeper. I want to make sure that there's no red. Yeah, okay. So we should be safe. Wow. This is dirty. Oh my gosh. It's too much land. This is gonna be a hard hill to climb up. What? Can we pull anything? Put a land. Come on, man. Playing our planes here. That's nice. One, two, three, four, five, six. Not quite 7. We need an escape. Wow. Uh-oh. Oof, we need our Ugano, I think, here. This is dirty. This is dirty, 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 dirty. Big hits. Well, you can't attack next turn. Maybe they can. I don't know. Whew. That felt good. If they have a fight effect, they can win the game. If there's no fight effect, I think we can run away with it. Just from Kenrith's value. Ginger Brew, that's fine. What's going on here? Serpent, okay, also not fine. Ugin has a hard time dealing with that. Down to 6, that's also not fine. Land! Come on. Survive just a little bit. And stop pulling land. Don't you dare. I'll trade. Oh no. Come on, petty thefts. Come on, petty thefts. We need something good. That's so annoying. This costs 2, leaves us with 1, 2. It just pays for itself. Oh no, we lose 1, but we put land in play. It's fine. I think we're fine. If we miscounted, I mean, die. We've miscounted. We can put 1, 2 counters on something, or we can gain 5 life. This is so bad. We're gonna defend, take 1 damage, hopefully gain 5 life, right? So go up by 4. No questing beast. Don't you dare. No henge. Okay. Not good, not the worst. That's not good. That's real bad. We need something big. Just the 1 damage, that's fine. Let's gain 5 life. We're running a little low. Let's go up to a 6/6 ourselves. For 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have 10. So we'd have 6. 7. Do we just pull Ugin? We could Primal Might that Gem Razor. We can't play Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go to 7. I don't want to lose for not pulling Ugin though. Kenrith is saving the day. The 2 11/11s should keep us safe until we can drop Ugin. Right? No attacks, playing defensively. This way, if they somehow get lucky and can remove 1, we have the backup. Wow, we are being given a run for our money here. Deep breaths. If they pull a Primal Might, something like this, that's terrifying. I think we pulled it off. We can give everybody trample, attack, and then play Ugin and wipe, which doesn't leave the battlefield, I guess. Woo! Their top drop is 4 as well. So we could even -4. Oh, it is the Primal Might. Wow. They get so close. Woo! Wow. Big woofs, right? Big old woofs. No sideboard, we'll play it out with our Fae. Hey, we won the first one. We can win the second one. The streak continues. Woof. These matches are stressful. Right? These are not easy matches whatsoever. Yeah, that Fae was nice. We had a couple different options there as well. You know, if we went with our Primal Might, their Primal Might wouldn't have... actually, no, they put it on the Ginger Brood. So that wouldn't have changed. Yeah, we're gonna hit Mythic. It's fine. Right, 3 more wins. We got it. I mean, we're 1/6 of the way there already. We're rocking out to Pantera today. Letting Rage take us home. Oh my lord. Woo! We should hit the casino or something today. Look at this luck. And we pull a Fae. Let's see if it works out for us. Hopefully we can capitalize on these clovers. We need that island. I should have dropped this as an island. Don't get land stuck. It's a few. We have enough to trade with it, right? Oh my lord. What do they drop on top of it though? That could make it, well, a lot worse. We just want to get to our sideboard. We need land. That's all we need is land. That's all we drew last game? Come on, give us some more of that. Oh, they do drop a Garrick. It's an 8/8. Man, that sucks. Wow. Ouch. And we drew our 4th Clover, but no land. That's actually disappointing. The Stomp is nice. We lose our Edgewall Innkeeper. Nope, we keep it.
Well, hunt's over.
Hopefully they don't have another. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of annoying. We have a massive Stomp next turn if we pull a land. Come on, pull land for a quadruple Stomp. Come on. This pays for itself. So, you know, at least we're finding the appropriate land for our Fae. We get the island. That might have been better than a land in all honesty. We'll take our plains as well. And now a red source to enable our Bonecrusher Giant. And then we're cleaning the field, and that should do it. Wow. An unbelievable display of power. Wow. Absolutely incredible. We are chopping through rank today. This is insane. All right, I mean, it's not bad. We'll keep 7, and we just need to draw Forest. That is not a Forest. Grixis control? Dimir control? Not good. No Forest still. Get something in play. Control matches are not easy to win. So this is going to be our hardest test yet. Oh, wow. Jace?
I have a lot to think about.
Yikes. Let's grab a Forest. That's a Forest. I almost want to draw with it. But let's leave it. Right, that'll pull the Ugin and hopefully win us the game.
Love being
uncoordinated.
If anything bad happens, we could just bounce it to our hand too, but I don't think we want to do that.
Knowledge is
Lots of scries here. Jace is good. 2 to the top, that's not good. Let's try to pull the mana, which we do. Perfect. Take our hit.
curious.
Take our draw. More lands. Could be worse. We're ready to Fae. We're also ready to Kenrith. We have even and odd. That could be good.
Mysteries is my specialty.
We have lethal on Jace, hopefully. They take the Scry, that's their 4th. Obviously playing our land first, right? Let's try to kill Jace. I didn't realize we had another Fae. We could have let that slide and just done the Fae right there. That's fine.
I could use bigger muscles right now.
Just get it back in play. They're down to 4 cards. Jace can only plus. I think they've been missing their tome, right? They get to tap that just willingly. And it's only got 1 counter on it, so that's fine. But they're scrying so much with Jace that they probably just don't need the scry is the thing, actually. Dang it. There's no way they counter this. They have a counter. Or removal. They've got something. Oh, it's just the scry from the tome. Nice. Jace is gone. They draw their 5th card. And we have an escape. We have a Fae. I'm so nervous. Ugh, gross. Hopefully no counter. It's a good card to counter. We should have played the land first. Okay, they just take Omnath. Gain 3 life. We have Omnath with a passage ready. So that's neat. I still think this match is far from over. They're kind of locked on land, which is good for us, I guess. There could be a counter. Yeah. Good call, good call. Let's just take it. I mean, they've got lots of answers. We just need to choke them out a little bit longer. Ending our turn. They're not drop. Oh, they are. Ooh! Ah! 5 land! We have 7, so we bounce for 2, cast for 4, leaves us 1. Or does it? Oh, that 7 includes this. If they make us discard Ugin, I'm gonna lose my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves us 2 open. We're gonna grab some Protectiono. This needs to be countered. 100% needs to be countered. Yeah, okay. If there's a discard here, I'm going to lose my mind. Still 4 in hand, which is frightening. We know they're not land. Somehow they've gained advantage on us from those high priority counters. Keeping the land in hand. The Shark Typhoon cycle, that's fine. I guess we maybe could have went for it. It's hard to say. Really, really hard to say. We needed that negate. We're gonna be bouncing the Fae again to try and get there. The Lovestruck Beast can also just start smashing. Nice hit. Let's end our turn. We know they have removal, so let's not go too deep into it. You know, they're all both odds, so that's not ever that great. Cling to dust on our escape to the wilds.
Overanalyze the situation.
That's fine. That draw is really good for them. We're at 38. Ugh, I'm straight up worried. There's the extinction event we needed. Let's bounce that to our hand, so they'll take odds. It'll leave the 1-1. It'll leave the 3-3. Let's get after it. One, two, three, four. Yeah, let's just take it. Get this in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, we have 10. That's perfect. So we can take our hit for 1, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Ending our turn. This is a longer match than I want to be in. Hopefully, if we can get the first one, they'll maybe not play the third or the second. Big money, big money, big money. They've only got 4 cards. They need 2 counters. It hits free and clear.
An opportunity to act rashly is a chance to fail.
Let's keep defenders for it.
Consider this a warning.
They could have a shark. They could even have a shark and removal, and then we're still screwed. We have petty theft, though. Petty theft will save us. We held on to that Ugin. We were patient. We deserve it. There's that shark we were talking about. Well, they have no mana to counter it. Let's bounce it. Of course, they could just remove Ugin with removal now because there's no negate. We should have chump blocked. We should have chump blocked. We should have chump blocked. You fool. Oh my god, we don't deserve it. That was the biggest mistake we've ever made. Oh, no. We should have at least waited. Oh, no. We didn't think that through. We're totally tapped. Ashiok? No way. We have the kill on it. With smashing.
Are the sweetest ingredient. Are given form.
I don't even know what we're casting this for. We need to do 6, so that full amount. Oh, cancel. Just for 6, not 8. What am I thinking? Keep the land to get that Fae back. It'll grab us our once upon a time or future, whatever. Oh, cancel actually. We'll take our attack first. Let's not miss out on any damage. We have Negate to protect it. They could counter it. Let's pass. That way we can protect it with the Negate. We don't want to take any risks that we don't have to. This is a good swing. What happens to us here? Counterspell. Fling to dust. Take our Ugin. We've got too many good cards in there is the thing. They're going on the offensive. Do they get a chance to exile them? Yeah, they do. They only get one, though, I'm pretty sure. And we can negate it. They need a counterspell on our negate. It looks like they have it. Wow. So we get neither of those cards. Actually, no, we get one. I don't know why they didn't just negate underneath, and then we wouldn't have gotten any of them. That's fine. Need something to exile that shenanigans with. I guess let's just refill. Where's the petty thefts, right? Where's all the good stuff? We got a big hit next turn. And they need more counter spells. Oof. I think we're okay. They only have 2 cards. They only have 1 card. I think we're okay. Let's just go for it. If we get countered, we probably lose. No way. There's no way. They're going for it. They get so many draws. No way. That puts them down to 2. And they can't, they don't get it, they don't get it, they don't have enough mana. Wow.
Strive for balance in all things.
Let's take our hit. We should automatically do it in case they have interaction to destroy it, but I'm being greedy. -6. Wow. Just hanging on. We have a defender as well.
Essence of the multiverse.
What a match. Okay. That sucks.
Greater matters to attend to.
How do they not counter that? You have to. You have to counter Omnath. They cycle it? They're looking for a wipe instead. Oh no, they just misplay. Oof. Second land. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the first land? I guess the first was used to get him going. Finally, we find our clovers. This is a crazy match. Are we going to make it out alive? It looks good for us, but they're holding on very, very well. Okay, there's the removal. There's more removal. Down to 2 cards. Clover. Resolve all. Into our sideboard ×3. Totally fair. Resolving this. We don't have enough land. Oh, we do actually. Are we gonna want to do that? Just play counter magic? What if they play something really annoying though? It's like we're running out of stuff is the problem. It's weird. There's really nothing that's good. We've gone too far. We don't really need to escape either. Let's just get in there. We don't want to lose these cards, right? It's a bunch of damage. Let's just get that in play. Keep the land in hand. I mean, we'll put it in whatever. We just won't crack it. Tomes up. None of our counters are active, so we were too greedy, but that's fine. I think we're in a really good position just based on what we have in hand. This is like a 30-minute match 1. We have 2 more matches to play potentially. So that's a thing. Right? We're getting a run for our money on our way to Mythic. Heartless Act for 2 more damage. Not the worst. Better than taking 4, right? Another tome. Can gain them life is the thing. There's enough cards in the graveyard for them. Our turn. Third Clover. Don't mind if I do. A little late, but we're getting them finally. That's 4 1/1s. Lovestruck Beast as well to contend with. Let's counter that. They don't have 3 mana, so it only costs us 1 for the counter. I think that's all fair. And they seen we had Mystical Dispute too, so they didn't not know that was going to happen. It does take down our Neutralize, though. Do we have another island to pull? No. We have no more basic lands to pull. So let's just hold the phone, and then we have our counter to finish the game off. Drawing a card. They need an extinction event on even. But again, we still hold our counter, so... I don't know. 2 of them, I guess? Alright, nice. They get us. Well, kind of. Let's take the hit first, try to pull any mana. We'll try to pull a counter with our escape. There's the counter, and protect. Pull the counter, stomp in. Wow. 30 minutes on that one match. We have to sideboard and play 2 more matches potentially. That's crazy. Of course, we have no sideboard plays to make. I can only hope that we close this second match up a little bit quicker. Or better yet, we're blessed with a free win. That took a long time. Again, hopefully we get the free win. I pray. I almost doubt it though. Control players don't give up that easy. Right? They're like, I'm grinding it out, man. Whew. They get a minute and a half. You know, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you found any value today. Share the channel out to a friend. And be sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified of all of our uploads. Yeah, let's get a good draw hand. Good land. Not bad. Really? Already with the counter spells. This is aggressive. Wow. 2 negates already dealt with. Interesting. Nice draw hand by our opponent for sure. We need to hold on to the petty theft, and we need to just burn them out and get our Fae. We get the shark. Let's get our Triome in play. They're at 4, they draw to 5. We really need to make sure this Fae lands. Sure. Let's just go for it. Close.
There is little as exposed. My kin are delightfully friendly. Unruly maggots.
That gives us 7. 4 and 3 works. Let's take it now. We have the kill on Ugin, I hope. As long as there's no removal.
Creeping, thieving.
They play a land. Borrower in play kills Ashiok. They're gonna take the draw for life. It hits.
Never forget my voice.
Let's just take a risk. Yes!
I come bearing the wisdom of the ancients.
We missed the 4/4 attack, just the way the sequencing works, but that's not bad. We won the first match. Woo! Hopefully we can close this out a little quicker. A vulgar display of power here. That's actually, actually no, I'm listening to Walk right now. Ray! Spacked! Little Pantera. Ugin's theme song, his fight song, when he walks out. They just arrest a passage. Nice. Just trying to dodge removal. Let's take our hit for 7. 10 this turn total. Plus another 4. Oh, we don't have that upsets me. We have lethal next turn. We're not gonna pull it without it. Let's just take the draw. They can't deal with our field and with Ugin, right? There is the counter, that's fine though. Can we survive? Yeah, Ashiok's fine. Ashiok can minus. Yeah. Back to our hand, we exile it. We kill Ashiok, and we just have lethal on the field. Let's just take it. They need removal in hand. They can go up to 10. Why didn't they? Oh, they don't have enough cards in grave. Yes! They can put a counter on. That's not enough. Mystical Dispute does nothing here. They should have scryed before they drew. That's all I'm saying. One more win, you guys, and then we're in Mythic. This has been a sick climb, going absolutely undefeated so far. All right, hopefully this is our last match. We need a forest. Two Clovers is too good to pass up. Oh no, it's a mill deck. We get the forest though. Let's roll, boys. Oh, that's a good mill. That's a good mill. That's a good mill. We just need some cards to go on top of these great cards that we have. Anything. Pull a giant, that'd be perfect. Ah, we just milled the giant right off the top. Oh my gosh. In what world? We definitely need a land for this Escape to the Wilds. Big money, big money, big money. Our fourth Clover's gone, whatever. Man, we're getting milled out so hard. We gotta wreck this crab. A land, we could have used that. Fae, we could have used that. Ah, another land. Dang it, bro. We are getting milled out. Shoot. Dang it. There's go two giants. They're taking everything good. Thank the Lord. We're going for Ugin. Ugin can plus and kill this dang crab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We drop 7. Oh my god. Another double mill. Oh my god. They get to play another land and then crack their passage. I'm about to freak out. And they've got a Genesis Ultimatum next turn. So we're grabbing a Negate from the sideboard. Holy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Ugin. Negate. Nothing to shuffle back in. Once in future. We basically just have to hold up in the Negate. They have 7 available. They could play to 8, so Mystical Dispute would catch it, actually. And it has blue, so we're targeting for 1. Double draw. That's risky, but it works. No ultimatum. Oh, maybe that gets around it. Shoot. Oops. We just messed that up. We definitely just messed that up. I didn't think of the Cobra into 2 passages. Dang it. And they're just milling us with it, too. Ugh. An unwinnable situation. This is crazy. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's still not enough. Because they have to pay 3. It has no blue in it, so it's just fine. This frickin' mill, we're down to 8. It's just psycho. Absolutely ludicrous. Are you joking me? That's too much. That is too much. Off 1 crab as well. They didn't even stack it. That is absolutely psycho. Wow.
Consider this a warning.
It's too much. That mill is so sickening. They got the perfect string of cards from us too. We only have 4 cards, 3 turns.
An opportunity to act rashly is a chance to fail. But I will destroy if I must.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we get that all, don't we? Did that not do double? Whoops. We wanted to kill the Bonecrusher Giant there. Oof! No attacks. We're just gonna organically mill ourselves now. We need to Fae, grab a Primal Might, and equip it to our Fae. Somehow. No mana for Genesis Ultimatum. Scoot Swarm. With a bunch of land. Gross. We have no way to shuffle the graveyard back in. I wish Primal Might copied. And there's no way for us to shuffle back in here. Primal Might Fling. That could be our only chance out. I don't think the Shadow Spear is worth it. Stern Dismissal's cheap. A Fabled Passage in case we don't pull a land. That can go in. We have not a lot happening for us here. To do it this turn isn't enough. We need to do it next turn. Right? I guess we don't need them both right now. Doesn't matter though. No attacks. And turn. Oh, we don't have a land to pull with our Fabled Passage. That sucks actually. They cycle. Discarding 2 cards here. You know, Lovestruck Beast can go. It doesn't have... Well, actually it does, if we can play Kenrith and just go super wide with everybody. Hard call. You know, if they play a crab and mill us at all, we lose. They just played a land, so that's nice. We had another land we could, you know, passage into a negate. That sucks so bad. No crabs, no lands. No crabs, no lands. No crabs. Okay. This is way too serious for me. I'm not that good of a Magic player. Are you serious? And they can still get around. Damn it. That's so good. No crabs, no lands. Or we should have kept it and bounced the crab on entry. I don't think it works like that. I think the stacks go out immediately on landfall. 2 crabs, game, we lose. If they pull the land. They didn't pull land? Oh my gosh. Math. We just have to go for it. I wish we would have done more damage to them before, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't get it. No, we do. No, but then we don't have mana for Fling. Shit. So we have to keep 2 mana for Fling, which gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can cast it for 4. That's not enough. Not even close. Oh, so close, but just no cigar. Shit. So close. Well, that's not good. If we mill any, we lose. I think we just lose anyways, don't we? You're gonna gain life with Omnath. Oh, that's a good game. Down to the very last crab. Oof. Dang it. That makes me so upset. We should have taken our Mystical Disputes just to counter the crabs out of the gate, I think, probably. That's so upsetting to me. The land's fine, so we have to keep it. We should have stomped. Oh well. Let's just get the body. Giant Killer's not great. Hits Omnath, hits this thing. Not the right lands though. Okay. What do we want? We're a little away from Ugin, but let's still just take it as our first, because we're going to escape next turn. So not having our removal on Omnath really sucks here. We do get our planes though for the following turn. So it won't live long. Just a cycle, that's fine. Oh, they played it as the spell. 4 mana, could be risky. It's all colors, so you know they're not going to be playing too much. Oh, dirty dog. Plus they attack for 4. Wow. That's so good. Looks like we'll lose this. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're dropping 7. What? In the hell? Why didn't it give me... I was giant killing that. Where's my life just gone? I am so upset right now. Wow. That was legit not my fault. That just went into play the way it did. We didn't even get the option to select which two. Gross. Well, there goes this round. And our undefeated streak due to a user interface glitch, it appears. You know, what a bummer. That's so lame. Oh well. I mean, we're dropping Ugin. There's no counterspell. Just what a joke, though. That's like straight up upsetting to me. They gained 4 life because of it. We took 4 damage and they gained extra spells in play. That's so stupid. This thing's worth 7. We just have to basically kill our own Ugin. Wow. I'm not okay with that. That wouldn't have been possible if we were able to giant kill Omnath. It's not like they have a full hand. We're gonna be bringing Ugin back to our hand, and I hope that helps. What a joke. Oh, perfect crab. Get at it, bud. Get crabbing. Little crab are you. That's game. Right, we're at so little health because, again, Omnath was just allowed to hang out. We could have done... No, we couldn't have. Absolutely crazy. GG. There's our first loss at 87% win rate still, and totally pilot error. We've got a lot of work to do though now. We just got matched against someone in Platinum. Seems really weird for me. Keeping 7. It's a weird keep. Only this was an island. Let's take the hit. Before blockers are declared. 2 lands off the top, not the worst. Get the draw. We're not attacking. They have a 1/3 defender. Or that. Oh, we're in a bad spot though, because they can basically counter and destroy anything they want. Is good. Let's take our attack first. Oof. Let's just keep at it. We get the draw regardless. Right, it's when cast, not when enters. We're doing as good as we could ever hope to. Counterspells are up. I don't know. Do we just leave it there? Or do we walk right into their counterspell? Just go right into the trap. It's a trap! It's a trap! But we get rid of it is that key thing there. And they don't play another creature like they do here. Omnath sucks. To lose, that is. Not in general. He's a very good, actually. Ooh. Trying to pull their mana. I'm gonna bounce Fae to the hand and replay it. No, we're not. We just did the wrong lance. Idiot! Oops. Borrower doesn't bounce anything, just gets played. Interesting. We lose our Bone Daddy. That would have been nice. They're down to 3. They're not attacking. Really? Absolutely incredible. Sure. Do they have 2 of them to play? And even then. Tempo play with the counter next, I bet. That's smart. We just have lethal here. Double draw. Seems weird. Triple draw. We need a petty theft. Come on, petty theft. Oh, we don't have to land. You fool. Me immortal. Oh, we would have. We're in a bad spot, but let's just take it. There's the dispute. So we know that we have lethal. Perfect. Oh no, we don't, because they can block the 4. Shit. Right, we take 2. They go down to 3. The Thought Thief dies. Is the only way they survive. And we're getting hit for 2, maybe? Because we do have defenders. Oh, my spelling, you know what I mean. So I've just asked how I give 500,000 gems away in Arena, and I actually don't give the gems away. I give a cash equivalent amount equal to the amount of gems away via PayPal. And if you never heard of it before, I am giving away 500,000 gems, or again, the cash equivalent of 500,000 gems to people who support me on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, and there is a 500k gem giveaway tab within the Discord. It's got everything info-wise, and then you can get entered into that there as well. So check it out. We're being roped. What else are we going to talk about? You know, we lost the game before. If we're being roped, there's a good chance that we're not going into a third match. We're going to get 2 free wins here, and we need that because we're running out of time. You know, I was being a little arrogant, I guess, as like, you know, we're just going undefeated into Mythic, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But we got beat up, and I don't want to get beat up again, right? We need consistent wins, and there we have it. Let's not act too hastily, right? Obviously, our opponent does have to sit there for 2 minutes before we get the win, so we can chill out. You know, we also have free entry, also, again, cash prize tournaments tailored to beginners with Artisan, which is basically free to play, and a Brawl, which is also you know, very beginner or free to play friendly as well. So check it out. Those are free entry cash prize tournaments that happen once a month. I believe it's the middle and last weekend of the months, if you're interested in that. View Battlefield, we were playing against Rogues. I mean, the Mystical Dispute main deck could be good, right? Like we drop a Giant Killer and we take a Dispute. I think that's cool. We can maybe drop Kenrith and take a second Dispute. I think that's pretty cool too, maybe. It's not bad. Let's see if we even need to use those sideboard plays. Hopefully not. We'll just chill out here. Obviously, our opponent didn't sideboard super quickly, so I think they did just, you know, close their client down and call it a day. The sideboard here is basically one of everything because Fae of Wishes, and then we're just grabbing utility pieces as we need them from our sideboard, treating it like we play best of 1, right? We're playing best of 3, but treating it like we're playing best of 1. You know, you can sideboard in the Mystical Disputes. This is really the only suggestion I have. If you need them for the current matchup, Crabs and Rogues, right? So that's what we're doing here. And, you know, it definitely looks like we're going to get the free win. So I'm super appreciative of that. And we need one more. We need another free win. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend, and more importantly, comment below. Let me know if you enjoyed this kind of long form content where I'm grinding to Mythic, showing you guys exactly what it takes. And yeah. I am live on YouTube every morning at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard. We switch to YouTube shortly after that, between 7 and 8 a.m. And then we're on Twitch there until, you know, mid-afternoon, anywhere from 5 to 8 hours. And then we are back on YouTube again in the evening at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard. Let's make it work, people! We're not playing first. So sad. It's actually crippling sad. Gross. Gross. Nervous. I'm scared. Rogues are hard to beat. Skydiver in play. Would have loved that giant. Okay, this is really nice. Borrowers become pretty effective here. We need a Bonecrusher Giant. Sucks that they milled one. Oof. Pass. They wasted their mana that turn. We can double bounce here. It happens. We need the green is the thing, so we do have to passage right now. We do the same thing, holding on to Omnath, trying to get the most out of it. The mill sucks, but whatever. Huh. They can replay the Enforcer. We're still gonna lose our Clover. Bummer, but we got a lot of value out of it. We mill Omnath. We're at 40. It's fine. It's okay. There's no counters to worry about here. Pull another. So that's quite interesting. Oh yeah, draw a card. Please and thank you. Let's get our second island out. Some of that life back. Oh, we get the mill, whatever. Omnath in play, and we can double drop lands next turn. So this is nice. That's annoying. We're gonna have to deal with that somehow. We should be able to gain enough life. There could be counter spells here. Drown in the lock. No blocks. Just take it. Ouch. We should have gianted into the other Clover. It hit for 7. Oh no, do they have Zagroth or whatever? No. They take another Clover though. That's annoying. I need a Bonecrusher off the top. Okay. And there's a 10.3% chance we get one. I think they have lethal next turn though. Very lame. Yeah. So we still get a flash blocker. Not great. They have 7 lands. They could just have removal. They do. This game. Disputes go in, Killer can go out, Kenrith can go out. Gross, 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 gross. Just holding on. Our connection is maybe on the fritz, and that's not good. That's real bad. No, we're here. We are here. Right? Our opponent's taking their time, sideboarding against us. I'm pretty sure they had it figured out main deck. LOL. Right? Man, we need to win this match. I hate going backwards this late. We're supposed to just climb into Mythic. It's supposed to be easy near the end of the season. These stupid rogues won't leave us alone. We're on the play. We need a good hand. Deep breaths. We've got this. This is nice. It's gonna stomp some little rogues out of existence. That's what we didn't have last match. Okay, 2 land off top, that's fine. That's actually beneficial. Deep breaths. So stressful. Going big. Trying to pull any counters if they exist. Nope, just a Thought Thief. Well, we lose our escape, that's a bummer. Let's take our planes. Do we just double stomp it now? Seems like kind of a waste. But at the end of the day, Let's just take it while their mana's down. My cat's bugging me for a walk. She's like, you're way past schedule, bro. We have 5. We're playing to 6. Let's throw the giant out, see what happens. Should be a counter spell, I'm assuming. Yeah. Delicious. Let's get our Triome in. We could throw up the block, but I want to get into my sideboard with it. Right? Less than ideal. Let's go for it. Even if they counter 1, they're not countering the copy. One, two. We have 7, 8 in hand, so let's take Ugin for starters. And there's so many things that help us. Let's take once in future. Then let's throw this up as a blocker. Could be a counterspell here. We're going to want to save it for what we have in store, though. Bonecrusher is not a warrior. That would be so OP. Just a question we had in chat. Just a giant. Alright, there's nothing being played. Let's get our 8/8 out there. Lofty Denial. Auto pay. So that's good. They're checking our land. We have 8 total. They're wondering why we didn't play Ugin, I guess. Because we didn't want him counted. We're gonna have to win the 3rd game too. Just straight up removal. That's gonna use their mana though, is the thing, right? We're at 5. Nice. Let's just keep at it. Still have a few lands, that's great. Just thinning our deck. That's gonna make the rest of the game more consistent. And now we can take our attack. We get the kill. They don't push it up with Death Touch. And we can push in another giant. So even though we're able to play Ugin, we don't want to. We want to hold it up. So they're like, I need to save a counterspell for that. And then we play everything else. So they're like, well, if I counter this, then they play Ugin, right? So we're just allowed to play everything else. Beef, sure. Passage. It's good. We have 2 11/11s though. That's great too. Oh, a Rankle. Interesting. quite interesting. There's no way they have a sacrifice, though. We might draw a card. We might discard a card. Really? That's lethal for us then, is it not? Is there another land that we don't know about? Okay. That was good. Let's take... Oh, we already have them. This is our third game. Deck stays the same, that means big money, big money. Let's get some hype in Twitch chat, you guys. Drop your primes on me. And hopefully with your power, collectively we hit Mythic. It's not bad, but it's not good. The land's bad is the thing. Let's toss it. Keeping 6. Tossing wilds. We have dispute. Oh, they paid life for it. Crazy stuff. We can borrower. Woof. Crazy start. We need to top deck land. We need that third land, baby. Well, we get it. It's not the right land, but we get it. That's our turn again. We don't care about the damage so much. I'm sure there's a counterspell here. I don't know if they'd want to counter it though. Seems pretty basic. They do anyways. So the conundrum stays there. Which is fine. If I had to pick one for them to keep, it's that one. But then they just replay that, so we don't really get anything. We just mill ourselves further. Oh, that's annoying. And no land. Which means we have to take the turn off, but there's no counter here because we made them spend their mana, which is like super required for us right now. And we're gonna grab an island to hold up our mystical dispute here. Return something tapped to our hand. It's not the first time. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield this turn, they return a land they own. But what we could still do is push this in, and now we bounce the other land, right? And now we've got 3 open mana, so we've kind of used that to our advantage. Ending our turn, keeping up our dispute. taking the damage. It's still annoying, but not the end of the world. We need to copy things with our Clover to get around their counter spells. It's hard to say what we want, really. One, two, three, four, five. We drop 6. Is it really that big of a problem for us? We'll take a return to nature. I don't know if it's a problem or not. And we'll take our Storm's Wrath as well. It's a nice hand. We have another escape as well. We're at 16, so we're surviving. The Thought Thief. We're just gonna counter that, right? Keeping their damage as low as we can. They have 4 cards in hand. Oh, that's gross. But they're totally tapped out now. Right? It gives us 3. Let's clean it. I like where we're at. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We could flash block with the Borrower. Let's take our draw here. For 2. It's a land, cool. We need 3, that leaves us 2. I don't know if it's worth destroying. It's also instant speed. Let's pass. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Alright, they're bouncing. This is a double bounce as well. So we're gonna go in full control and see the next target, I think. Right, let's let this be picked first. And now they double picked. We can auto pay, take the draw. So that's fine. Their turn. The Enforcer. To be honest, that's fine. We can stomp that. Shoot. It's kind of good. They don't have any attacks. We're holding up our stomp. Hopefully they just top deck land. We can kill them both. I don't know if they can just hold on us or not. They're trying to. We bounce this back? No. Oh, that's deadly. That's so good. Let's just take it. They could have a counterspell, but that's fine. We're still in the double block situation. Wow. Let's take the draw. We are so wide. I don't think we played a land. Doesn't matter. That's 4 life though, that helps. Woo! Smells like Mythic. No attacks. That's okay. This is annoying for me. Ugin. Innkeeper. More flyers, double draw. So much value. We can play our island, return something to our hand, gain up. Oh, that's our first. Really? Oh, it is. I see. It's too bad we can't destroy target creature with flying. Let's send that giant in. Okay, we trade. Interesting. Kind of annoying. They gain a bunch of life there. We're at 26 cards still. Let's kill the Clover. I don't want them to get Brazen Borrower's Petty Theft organically from their deck. Or Menace. We have lots of life. We gain lots of life. It's okay. It's not that bad. Let's take that. They have no counterspells. Ugin hits the field. So sorry about your luck. That guy goes first. Let's gain our life back. Now we have, you know, we're free and clear in the air. We can start doing some real damage. I think we're good. I think we got this. Woo! I do not care, my friend. Hit me as hard as you want. Oh! Whoops. They could grab Storm's Wrath. Holy, did we ever F up there? Oh, and they both attacked Dugan. I didn't realize that. I thought one was attacking our health points. We're okay. My turn. Let's escape. We're just gonna hold up this petty theft, I guess. Right here. Whoops, I thought that was a cast, not a draw. Whatever. Let's gain the life. It's just so silly. This deck is disgusting. Let's grab the mana. Resolve. We're just bouncing a land back to our hand. Doesn't matter. And then we get that super ramp there. And let's just go like really wide, I guess, right? We don't want to mill ourselves, actually. We're down pretty low. One, two, three, four, five. Let's just, oh, no, cancel. That's not what we wanted. Our Edgewall. Next. I believe we just go all in, right? Let's get this damage dealt with. Down to 13. Oh, down to 9. Lethal next turn. We have blockers for the Trickster. This thing's fine. And they pay out. 7 life, that's pretty tough, but we have this Shatterskull. Let's take the trade here just in case. I don't know. There's no reason, actually. Let's bounce this back. Let's take our turn. Let's cast this for 4. Oh no, we need more than that. No, that's game. 90% win rate. Woo! We only lost 1 and it was due to our own errors. Just like that, easy peasy. Crushing ladder late today. Hit Mythic. Mwah. Thank you guys so much for the support on Twitch. We are live on YouTube every morning at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard for an hour, hour and a half. After that, we switch to Twitch between 7 and 8 Mountain Standard. We're there all day, 5 to 8 hours, and then we're back on YouTube at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard for another hour or 2 in the evening. Let's check out the profile. We made it with 6 minutes left, right? Sneak in right on time. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this channel out to a friend. Hit that bell icon so you're notified of all of our future uploads. If you want to support the channel financially, you can do so on Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and the new Amazon link. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Go have yourselves an amazing day, and make sure to watch another video of mine if you have the time. Take care, and we'll see you soon.